Well, let's see if I can mount this up. My generator is still not running. So I'm going to take what's on the lathe. Yes, I actually have something on the lathe that I'm not going to continue turning. A piece that I found, and I know that I think I did some update on that. A pylon or a telephone pole or something of that sort. Well, the reason why I'm not going to continue, even though I like voids and stuff of that sort, but it's because I really cannot get a clean cut on this. All these inner layers, all fibery and just come right off, just like they do on the outside. So I put it up, I did a little bit of turning on it, enough to make a mess, and decided not to turn it. This piece over here, I want this is going to be the bottom. I'm going to find what I think is the closest to center between all these points and without hitting the void. So I'm looking at that right over there, and I'm going to install it, set it up on a spur drive like I normally did even when I was on the full lathe. So I brought this up to what I think is the closest point to come up with the most of this wood, which will have a couple of wings that stick out a little further than what I wanted to. The idea is going to be to start undermining this so I catch this edging like a drooped, like it's melting down. So we'll see how that pans out. Even though I stop this frequently, I am looking for the thickness that's here. And I want to make sure that I maintain the same thickness coming up towards this edge. And if you look at it, you can see already that I'm a little thicker here than I am right here. So I have to pull out the tool a little bit further. But also, when I'm turning, I am able to see this thickness constantly as a ghost image. So I am not turning completely in the blind over here. I'm looking at this, I'm seeing this thickness, and going by that. And then I stop it just to verify that, making sure that I'm not coming up too thin towards the top or the other way around. So this edge right here, I have to pull out a little bit. Now it really is time. It's time for me to pull this off the lathe and see what I want to do with this big void that's going through here. It's not strong enough for me to put a tenon over there, and you know, it would be asking for trouble really. So I'm going to fill up these voids at this point with some resin. This is a 5-minute epoxy that I'm using. So trying to control some of the spillage, and I will just turn this tape away when I get it all set again. And of course I did not fill it to the top because either way I'm gonna gouge all this out. That will be the bowl itself. So where it fills, and where it doesn't, that's another part of its beauty. Will be some voids, some fills, to show what the wood had to offer. We'll let it stay there for an hour or so until it dries up. Okay, so I've put on a couple of layers of epoxy, red, blue, and clear. Put it back on the lathe. It's fairly centered. Now it's time to go in here and start redoing this tenon so I can flip it over and hollow the inside. There will still be voids. these crevices, I got some flap overs that this wood is not allowing me to get a clean cut unless I put CA glue on it to stiffen them up. There's other products that you can use, wood hardener or something like that. But the wood does have a little bit of soft spots, even though when it's sound, it's a hardwood. But like I said, I knew this was going to have a lot of Mother Nature's hand in it. So a lot of pieces are kind of just separating from each other. This one completely came out. So again, it's another decorative art piece. Hope you like it. I'll show some pictures with the finish on this, which will be polyurethane. And we'll see you very soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.